one summer evening, a user by the name of Searcher332 was decorating their base and put the unpacked painting on the wall. That's when they noticed something weird. Near the middle right, there's a tiny figure that looks exactly like Herobrine. Or another instance where a user found a face in a screenshot. These are Minecraft's scariest instances, all found in paintings and screenshots. The question is, are they actually real or are they just complete clickbait? Subscribe for YouTube algorithm. Let's do this. The first one we have here comes from this user on Reddit, Searcher332. Now, bear with me because this is a little bit of a stretch, but we're going to try to recreate the entire thing to see if this is actually clickbait or if it's actually true. The user said, I was decorating my base and put up the unpacked painting, and I noticed something weird. Near the middle right, there's a tiny figure that looks exactly like Herobrine, white eyes and everything. I thought it was just a texture pack glitch, but I'm literally running vanilla Minecraft, no mods, no resource packs, nothing. I even restarted the game and replaced the painting. It's still there. Is this normal? Did Mojang sneak this in recently, or is my game cursed? All right, boys. Well, this is definitely a little weird, and I did build a house here. I wanted to try to replicate exactly what this person has. I even have the unpacked painting right here. Now, they did mention somewhere on the right side is where they saw a Herobrine, but I mean, I'm not seeing anything. I feel like it's gonna be one of those moments when you see it, you're not gonna be able to unsee it because it's just so like burned into your eyes. Now, realistically, I don't know if it's going to matter too much if I'm in creative or survival mode, but I wanted to try and recreate exactly what they were going through. So I'm going to decorate my Minecraft house. Yeah, look at that. That is decor 101 right there, boys. All right, maybe if I go back and I check the painting, maybe Herobrine's there now. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot here. All right, boys, so I have been posted up here for a little bit. Maybe it's because I'm in survival mode, nothing's happening, but that painting is definitely not changing. But I did get an idea. What if, hypothetically, we tried to look for an area on the world that we're in right now, and we tried to find something like this: water, a little beach, and a mountain. I'm going to take the painting with me, and I want to rebuild a house in that specific area. Maybe, perhaps, there's something like that. I'm not sure, but I want to try and heighten the odds of actually trying to catch something. So, with that being said, let's go look around, shall we? Okay, boys, I feel like we may have actually found something. This doesn't look all that bad. We have water, we have the trees, and we have a mountain. So if I build a house right here, yo, hold up, boys, this could actually be something. Now listen, if you're watching this, you have to subscribe right now. Okay, we are going to be doing tons of scary Minecraft and Roblox videos. You are not going to want to miss out on these. Also, if I missed something in the video that I just blatantly don't even realize, you need to let me know down below in the comments because I'm actually oblivious and I will be responding to each and every single one of you. All right, we have our humble abode here, boys. I put a bunch of glass around us so we can see everything. And I also put a door on the side so I can check out our painting and the mountain, just so I can compare the two. Okay, so I have our unpacked painting right here, and I'm just gonna place it down right there. Okay, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. On your left, you will see the famous unpacked, and on the right, you will see a real mountain. Now, off rip, I'm not catching any Herobrine spooky thing looking. Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing anything. They said it was near the bottom right-hand side, so it could be like down here. Is that supposed to be like an emoji face or something? No, I definitely don't think so. I'm going to stick around a little bit here and wait till nighttime to see if we can catch something. But in the meantime, let's go take a look at the next painting. Have you ever questioned why the void is just so unsettling? Well, this person did. And I think they messed around and they found out. I think my void painting is bugged. I noticed two tiny white pixels glowing in the background like eyes. Thought it was just lighting, but when I took a screenshot and brightened it, there's a face. Is this new? I don't use any packs or mods. My Minecraft world is not too old. It's like one day, I think. I have a simple house and this isn't really decorated, and I just placed this painting down because I think it looks cool. But I don't want it there anymore because the eyes just kept staring back. All right, so we are back at our OG house, boys. We are actually going to get rid of you. I actually found out what was going on with that painting, so don't go anywhere. You're going to want to see it later in the video. Now, if I place down the void painting for a sec here, okay, just like this one. Obviously, you have like an angel stepping into the void, it looks like. And they mentioned that they saw something like eyes staring at them, kind of like here. Now, they said they did that through a screenshot. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna take a screenshot and we are gonna open this up in Photoshop so we can see exactly what's going on here. All right, so right off rip, I don't see anything, right? But things will start to really open our eyes when we start playing around with the brightness a little bit more. So okay, that did absolutely nothing. What about Okay, so now we're messing with the exposure a bit. I don't know. I mean, like, it kind of looks like there's like a Loki a head like behind here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on, let me draw this out. It almost looks like there's something like right here, and here's shoulders. I could be tweaking though, like right behind the angel, but I don't know. That's like, it's kind of weird. Yeah, nothing is really screaming out to me. I don't know. This one's just a little bit difficult, boys. Like there's literally, I don't want to say that this is a face right here, like, because like you really don't know. Like maybe this could be the eyes and this is the skull and then the shoulder, but it seems a little far-fetched. Check this out, boys. I thought, why don't we try to replicate the same effect? I'm not gonna lie, this is creepy. Okay, this is very creepy. We just have a big black box right here, right next to our painting. And as you can tell, there's nothing there on that painting. Wait, what happens if I screenshot that? Okay, then now if I take this, I brighten this up, would anything look different? Oh, yo, you can actually see the inside of the box. Yo, that is spooky, boys. Okay, that is just creepy to look at. Even though nothing's actually happening, it is creepy to look at. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, boys. That is not all that much. And even with this, it's just hard to... Were those there before up here? Wait, the painting changes textures. Wait, what? Look at that. Yo, wait a second. Was it always like that? In that first screenshot I took, it didn't do that, right? Hold up. If I bring up the exposure here. Yo, wait a second. What? Were those eyes right here and right? Was that there? Look, this is like the top of a head almost. Wait a second. Was that in the last one? No, they weren't. Yo, what? Okay. I don't know, boys. This one might be a little far-fetched. It might be, it might not. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know down below in the comment. This is spooky, though. This is absolutely, definitely a little spooky. Now, this next one is weird. This user on Reddit said, while decorating a hallway, I placed the skull on fire painting, and as soon as I lit the torches behind it, something weird showed up. There's a dark figure standing next to the fire. It doesn't appear in the painting during the day, only when the light flickers nearby. I even checked online textures and can't find it anywhere. Is this a lighting glitch or something new? My Reddit post got removed. My Reddit post got removed if I do an image link, so here's an Imgur link on the left. Okay, this dude actually supplied us with a picture of what he's talking about as well too. So let's take a look at that. All right, so here's the picture that the user gave on Reddit. I can't seem to zoom in, but there's like a little figure, like right beneath the bone chin of the skull head. It's weird. It's definitely odd, but again, we need to see this for ourselves. So I've built a new area for us right over here. And now that I actually read the Reddit post, I'm going to do some light switches here. You know what? Actually, I'll leave these. I'm going to do a redstone lamp and we'll do a lever. So you know what? We have the skull on fire painting right here. Beautiful. Now, just to make sure that we can actually mimic this as close as we possibly can to what the person did on Reddit, we're going to set these up on, we're going to wire all of these up. All right, there we go. Okay, here we have it, boys. We have ourselves a little light. Now, the skull on fire painting. Okay, so yeah, it was right here. For some reason, my mouse wasn't showing on, like it just wasn't showing, but it was like right down there. When I turned the lights on, there's like that little black thing right there, but it seemed like it was a little different on the actual Reddit post itself. I'm not sure from what... Hold up. Oh my God. Wait a second. Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I actually just froze up, bro. Oh my. Yo, what? Okay, y'all can see there's nothing here on the outside at all whatsoever. Okay, now it's gone. If I turn that off, hold on, I'm watching the painting. Okay, now if I turn it on, wait, where'd it go? Yo, nah. Okay, that was weird, boys. That was really freaking weird. All right, boys, it has been quite some time and nothing has happened. I don't know if it's because maybe I'm in creative, but it could be. But as you can see the painting right there. And then, wait. What? Whoa, hold on. Yo, whoa, what's that? Yo, hold up. No joke, I'm not even kidding you. Paused the video a second ago. There was something right. Yo, nah, bro. It was literally right there. I saw it. Like, no clickbait, I actually saw it. I was all the way up here, though, and I was zooming in. Wait, now it's gone. Yo, boys, I don't know. Something ain't right with this one. If you want to watch more scary Minecraft from me, go and click this next video. It'll absolutely terrify you, and I'll see you there.